The Vice Jaw is a very common clamp that's used in the grip industry. We've developed our version of it, but we've done this in conjunction with a lot of key grips and riggers in the industry who have told us all the challenges they have with existing products, and we've put right a lot of those challenges that they have. So the first thing that we wanted to do was we wanted to make a nice, fast spinning mechanism, close tolerances, which means that it spins really quickly. So if a rigger has got a lot of these to rig, that it's just as very time consuming. If they're spinning it and it's only moving a few inches, that it takes a lot to get it tight and in position. So we've got a nice spin on the rod there. The second problem they told us was that they were often, the clamps were actually gripping together or locking and binding together when they weren't being used or when they were actually attached to a piece of truss. So we've put that right as well now, so that it has an anti-jam collar, which means that these will not stick together, whether they're in storage or actually on the truss or a beam or whatever it's being attached to. And then the third point was the actual material that's used to bond the jaws to whatever it's being attached to. Usually that's a sticky pad with a texture on it, so it provides some grip. But unfortunately, over time, they tend to come off, or if they're being used in a very hot environment, the adhesive starts to become loose again, and they can peel off. So we went for this polyurethane resin, and we injected and mechanically bonded it onto the jaws. So there's no adhesive involved at all. In terms of durability and strength, we tested this in our factory to 20,000 cycles, and we decided to stop at that point because I think if we worked out that was being used every day of the year, that's 54 point something years. So we figured that was a good point to stop, and stresses that it's going to be really durable. Here I've actually cut one out here just to show you what it looks like underneath. But if I try and pull that out, so many people have tried to pull this off now, and no one's achieved anything yet. So we're really confident that this is a bonding for life. No rework necessary. So that's the Vice Jaw. It comes in 4 different versions. This one here, we have one with a longer rod. So if you need to get attached to a larger surface, you've got a much wider opening. So you've got a 6-inch opening, and this one's a 3-inch. Then we've got what's called a center jaw here, where the pin is actually on the top. Then we have this small one, which is a similar principle, but at the end of here we've got a 1/4 thread, and you can then use it to attach different accessories. It might be a microphone, it might be a small monitor, it could be an action camera, whatever you need to do. So quite a versatile little clamp, and people are really interested in this thread at the end.